What's up, guys? My name is Beast Mode, and it's been a long time since I've done a video for you guys, and for that I truly do apologize. I would never want to go as long as it's been, and I think it's only been about a week since I've uploaded my last video, but it's really been about 3 weeks a month since I've really sat down and done a good commentary with you guys, had a heart-to-heart, etc, etc, and you're going to look down, and this is a little bit longer of a gameplay, this is a little bit longer of a video. I'm not going to be doing any super fast mode, what-ups, only use me blade style through the video. I'm not going to be skipping through stuff or cutting certain parts out, because I think I need about 10 minutes to talk. And hopefully, it doesn't sound like rambling too much, but like I said, it's been about 3 weeks since I've uploaded a video for you guys, so consider this kind of your catch-up time and kind of your, your remake for lost time. And there's a lot of things I need to talk about in this video, a lot of things I want to talk about, so bear with me, we'll sit through this, and here we go. So in the last 2 months, in all honesty guys, the last 2 months basically has been the hardest time of my life, and it really has been, guys. It's just been an emotional roller coaster, and I guess I shouldn't say a roller coaster. It's been like an emotional roller coaster, but it's pretty much been going downhill, so don't think ups and downs. It's pretty much just a straight downhill lately, and I don't want your pity. You don't need to whatever, because I'll get into that, and that's the direction of this, commentary is going to change a little bit. But if you've been watching some of my last videos, you know that, in the last 2 months, I lost my dog. 2 days later, I lost my grandpa, who I was very, very close with. My entire family was close, and this is a big family. He was the father of, 11 kids. So, that equates to so many cousins, somewhere around the range, I think, right now of 25, and that'll continue to increase because some of them don't have kids yet. So it's been a big loss, and following that, in the same family, my best friend, my cousin, was in a head-on collision, and 1 month, it's been a little over a month, maybe 5 weeks, and he's still in a coma, and he may never come out of that coma. And I know I did a video on that, and you guys kind of heard about that, and I asked for your guys' prayers and your support, and once again, I'd really like to ask for your prayers, because you guys, the power of prayer is something I really believe in, and so even just your thoughts are going to be greatly appreciated. There's that, God can bring him out of that coma, and he's in one of the best rehab facilities in the country. And there's probably going to be brain damage, or, we don't know that, but, it's a very good possibility, being in a coma for over a month. So it's been a tough time for me, guys, and I'm not going to go into details. I'm not going to go into personal stuff. And to make matters worse, I went through a breakup. I was with somebody special to me for 3 years, and, that's over now. And I know it's easy to say, oh, I can feel for you, I'm sorry, whatever, and that's not what I want from you guys, because lately I've really found out, God works in some really crazy ways, and just life is like that. 2 months ago, had you asked me how my life was, I would have said better than ever, because it really was. 2 months ago, I had nothing to complain about. Things were going great. I loved college, was loving the time with my friends, loving the time with my girlfriend, just everything, YouTube, video games, Black Ops was out. Like, I was just a happy little camper, I was. And, just like I said, it's funny how life works, because 2 months after that, 2 months after I would have said that, I can say, I've been at my worst point in my life, my lowest point, and it's been tough, guys. It really has, and that's why I haven't been around so much on YouTube, and that's why those last couple videos, they were videos, but my heart really wasn't in them. They weren't commentaries, etc., etc. They weren't what you were, what you were used to, and for that, guys, I really want to apologize. And I've always been very open with you guys. I've always been honest. I've never been one to really try and hide stuff from you guys, and although I'm not really going to go into too much personal detail, that's kind of the gist of what's been going on with me, and I hope you guys can understand why it's been a necessary break for me, because had I been trying to force videos out for you guys, they would have been bad. They would have been bad videos. They wouldn't have been anything I would have been proud of. And in all honesty, I haven't played my Xbox in over 2 weeks, and it's gonna be another 2 weeks, because essentially when school break started, I stayed in town, or I stayed, you know, where I go to school at in college for a week because I had to work. And I was originally planning on only coming home for about 5 days. That was all I was allowed for work. You know, I was gonna get to go to my family Christmas, but I would be home you know, on the day of Christmas. I would be back in school, or back in the school town working. You know, and essentially from now until I think like the 7th, when school starts up again, I would have been back in that town, you know, working completely by myself. And with just everything that's been going on, that wasn't where I needed to be. You know, being in a home by myself in a town that's empty with nobody there, you know, I kind of would have ate myself up, and that's easy to do when you go through this stuff. And so I just, you know, I needed to spend time with my family, and I've really enjoyed the time with my family. It's something, just kind of a word, I guess, out to all you people that are in either high school or maybe even middle school, or going into college, etc. You're really going to start to appreciate the time with your family once you kind of get out. And maybe you get along with your family, and if you do, that's great. But, you know, it's kind of a natural progression in life to just, you know, you start to get frustrated with each other. And I know I butted heads with my family so much, and I couldn't wait to get out, couldn't wait to move, you know, and just get out and do my own thing. And once you do, you know, it's just, that's how life is. You know, you're supposed to, you know, feel ready to move out because, you know, that's just how it is. You got to leave the nest, etc. But now that I've been gone, you know, it's just been a lot easier to spend a lot of good time with my family. And, you know, I mean, I love them. And as much as we butted heads when I was with them, and I would never say things like that, you know, it's nice to be home, and it's nice to just spend time with them. And I left my Xbox at school, though, because I'd only thought I was coming home for these 5 days, and, you know, now I'm probably going to be here until school starts up again, so I'll be back home over break. So I don't have Black Ops with me, I don't have my Xbox with me, so that's kind of out of the question. So although I'm going to try and get back into doing some videos for you guys, don't expect a lot of Call of Duty, at least until I get back into school, because obviously right now that is pretty much impossible for me to do unless you guys are like sending me in gameplays and stuff. But no, don't send me in your gameplays. That's not what I'm saying. Basically, it's just, you know, I'm gonna try and get back into doing videos for you guys more regularly, but over the next 2 weeks, don't expect it to be like an everyday thing. Don't expect a lot of Call of Duty. And one other thing I kind of want to talk about is, and it's a big thing to talk about, is kind of just the direction I want to take my channel. And that is kind of a big thing I'm going to be doing in the next 2 months, is I'm going to be building my own computer. And I've been saving up some money, and I'll be getting reimbursed quite a bit of money from school. Just, you know, I get a check every semester, get some money from school, and I'm gonna be using that to build my own computer. And it's gonna be a nice computer, a nice gaming computer. And with that, you know, there's always been games I've wanted to play, but I've been limited to because I'm on a Mac, and I love my Mac. And we're not gonna get into the whole Mac versus PC thing, because obviously I'm gonna have both now. But there's, you know, there's certain games I can't play, and that doesn't mean, guys, I'm gonna completely abandon Call of Duty or abandon Xbox. Obviously, you can play Call of Duty on PC. But there's a lot of games on PC that I think I could really play and have a lot of fun playing, and that would equate to some really good videos for you guys. And I want to expand my channel outside of Call of Duty, because let's be honest, guys, I've played Call of Duty for over 7 years now, and as much as I like Black Ops 2, I know there's been a lot of connection issues, at least for me, and I've heard they've been trying to fix that. I can't really testify to that because I haven't been able to play. But, you know, Call of Duty is Call of Duty. You really can't change the name of the game that much. It's always going to be a first-person shooter. It's always going to feel like Call of Duty feels. And I think if you play any game for, you know, pretty much every day for 7, 8 years, you know, you're bound to kind of just it's going to get a little mundane. And as much as, you know, I'm not dissing on Black Ops 2. It's not Black Ops 2. It's just Call of Duty in general. You know, they could have made the best game ever, and it still would have just probably felt like I needed a break. And so that's why, you know, getting into PC gaming has really just seemed like a good option for me, because I need to balance myself out. I can't strictly just play Call of Duty anymore. And I know my channel is, you know, known for Call of Duty, but I hope you guys are open to this idea, because in my opinion, if I just keep forcing out Call of Duty videos and this is the only thing I'm gonna do, you know, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad for you, and it's gonna be bad for me, because my heart's not gonna be in it. But if I move into this, it's gonna give me another outlet, and more outlets, more games where I can truly have fun and just, you know, really I think it's going to be the best time for my channel. You know, I think it's really going to be a positive time here in the future, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. So I hope you guys are as, you know, as well. I hope this sounds like a good idea to you guys. So I'm going to just start to try and be, you know, playing all sorts of games and just having a good time. And I just wanted to catch you guys up on this. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video, and sorry if it felt like I was rambling on, but like you know, there's been a lot to talk about. If you guys could, you know, support this video, it's greatly appreciated as always. You got the Facebook, Twitter, subscribe, mystery box in that bottom right hand corner. I'm going to be trying to upload videos for you guys while I'm at home. Don't expect a ton of Call of Duty, but I hope you guys have had a good holidays, and peace out.